Never introduce a fish that may appear sick, and ensure your salt level is 0.020 when a new fish is being introduced. Now this seems a bit obvious, but you wouldn't believe how many times someone will buy a fish because they felt sorry for it. It's the last one in the tank or something like that. What I want to encourage you is do not buy a fish unless you're totally confident that not only the fish you're buying is healthy, but the other fish in the aquarium are healthy. You need to buy healthy fish. You need to make sure they have nice, good, clean scales. Make sure they have nice, clear eyes, well intact fins. Make sure that they're swimming and acting the way they should. Obviously, taking into consideration they're probably a little bit stressed than usual, and that would be quite normal. But you need to start with good, healthy fish. It's very, very important. And here, ensure your salt level is 0.020 when new fish are introduced. That's providing you don't have a quarantine tank. If you have a quarantine tank, you run your tank with a high salinity all the time. A high salinity is going to give you the best results for any coral reef aquarium. So we're talking 0.024, 0.025 is the correct level for a saltwater aquarium. The only reason why we're dropping the salinity is because that eases osmotic pressure in the fish and reduces the chance of the fish getting sick, and for us to consider that the retailer and the wholesaler that we're buying the fish from already run low salinity. So you can't go taking the stand that it should be high, because you know what? It should be high. But the fact is that fish shouldn't usually handle viral acclimatization about 2 degrees of salt change per day. So therefore, let's say that you've got a salinity of 0.025, which is the right salinity, and then you go introducing a new fish, which several days ago may have been 0.017, the fish don't have a good chance. And remember that the osmoregulation system, which is the balance of salt and water within the fish, is going to fight. So therefore, it's not like it's going to die that day. It's not like it's going to die the next day. It's probably going to die in a week or 2 weeks or even up to 3 weeks. So if you don't, so everyone knows how to acclimatise fish, I'm assuming. And obviously there's a section on it in the DVD. The fish need to be acclimatised accurately, and the fish need to have the best go that they can. So putting the fish into the quarantine tank, stabilising the quarantine tank, slowly raising the salinity no more than 2 degrees a day, then introducing them straight into the main tank is a perfect world. If we don't have that option, if we don't have the space, if we're not allowed a second tank, all those other reasons, what we're better off doing is slowly lowering our salinity over time. Then we're going to introduce our new fish. Once they stabilise, we slowly increase that back up again over time. Basically, everything that affects your marine aquarium is broken down in 8 points. So that is how simple running a marine aquarium is. Basically, there's just only 8 things you need to know. So providing you understand each one of these 8 things, your chance of having an absolutely thriving aquarium is significant. If you just go back to these 8 things, refer to these 8 things, look at what's in them, I guarantee you that everything that's going on in your aquarium is going to relate back to them. Now, in saying that, the rest is all detail. Alright, well, I'd like to thank you very much for coming. It means a lot to us. So, as you know, here at Majestic Aquariums, we really strive to make sure that you guys do get the sort of information that you do require. And that's both with the DVDs and with the seminars, and of course with the advice that you're totally free to get. As I said, I do travel around the world doing these seminars, but as far as you guys are concerned, you have no excuse whatsoever, because I'm here available to you all the time. So anything that if you're not worried, if you're worried about something, if something is not right, I just really say to you, get yourself a jar of water out of the fish tank and come down here. I'm more than happy to spend the time to get it right, because I really want you to remember, if it's not quite right, then it's not quite right. And that what we're aiming is for you guys to have aquariums that thrive, and that really helps us to realise our dreams in regards to this hobby. And if you guys have got corals that are propagating and growing and thriving, then how excited long-term you're going to be in your corals, and what that does for our industry, I think, is just absolutely amazing. So anyway, thank you very much for coming. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll be here now to help out anyone that wants something. Don't forget that anyone that wants to buy a fish tonight, we do have a buy one get one free fish offer. And as I said, the products that we were talking about was Easy Life, Revolution, which is not available. If you do want that, put your name down to to make sure we get it for you. And we talked about Spectrum Foods. So if there's any other advice or thoughts you want, just come up and see me. But thank you very much for coming.